Yo, Icon Nation, what it is, man? It's your boy Erdy G.
Hope you are ready to talk some good classic horror. It's your boy Nick White.
What up, Icon Nation? It's your boy Jalen Talley.
And this is another episode of the Toxic Icon Podcast. But tonight, we got a very special guest, Mr. ILIKESCARY, or what's your favorite scary movie?
What's up, man? What's up, guys? What's up?
Appreciate you for hopping on, man.
Definitely, man. Looked at fun. I checked out some of you guys' videos. I'm like, hey, man, I gotta hop on and talk some shit with you all.
Appreciate it, man.
Sure.
Thank you.
Definitely.
How long have you had your platform?
I've been doing YouTube for going on 3 years, so not too long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has the reception been pretty well? I mean, I know you're pretty consistent.
Mhm.
If you haven't subscribed to him, make sure you subscribe.
Definitely appreciate it, man.
So has it been like, pretty consistent for the most part, just like with follows and everything?
Yeah, YouTube, it's a weird thing, man. It's all about what you make it, to be honest. And I always tell people you got to clock in and clock out, bro. It's like a job. If you want to really do this, I'm just tell you guys the truth. You got to clock in and clock out. You got to be able to do it in your sleep.
Yeah.
But personally, with me, I think, yeah, the reception is good. Early last year, things picked up for the channel, and it's been crazy. It's been crazy since then.
That's awesome, man. I mean, like you said, you gotta clock in and clock out, but you gotta go and you gotta network and meet people in the horror community.
Yeah,
And
100%.
I can truthfully say, man, the horror, because like we are in the horror community and the haunt community as well. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize until we went to Scarefest this year just how much of a difference it is between both of those. It's crazy, but everybody's cool. Everybody's showing love on either side, so it's cool.
Yeah, I was at Scarefest, man. I wish I would have knew.
That's
I didn't stay too long though. It was too crowded, man. I pimped out, bro. I was like, I can't do it. It was too much.
We went on Friday, so it wasn't as crazy.
Oh yeah, I went Saturday.
Yeah, we went on Friday, then we left, went to Wicked World Haunted House, and we came home the next day.
But we'll definitely be down there for more time next year for sure.
Definitely, same, man. And it's crazy because I love haunted houses too. Besides like just movies and reviews and collecting, I'm real big into. Because in Ohio, I probably went to every haunted house we've got. Seriously, that's how I got into horror nights. I started getting thirsty for more different things.
And that's crazy. We kidnapped Jake that day too.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. Shout out to Killjoy Jake. Yeah, we definitely we kidnapped him and we took him to Wicked World with us, and it was hilarious, man. The four of us in there together was
that sounds cool.
Can we say kidnapped on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all be good, man.
All right, because I'm like, it's so much stuff you can't say now.
Yeah, it's seriously, man. You got to be. I don't know. YouTube is very tight now, man.
It's real
Be
critical.
careful. Yeah.
Well, you got that ghost face mask in the back right there.
Yes, sir. Yes.
There's a lot going on in the horror community right now. There's a lot going on with the Scream franchise right now, and this guy, everybody arguing it, every horror page you could find.
Yeah.
Where do y'all want to start, man? There's too much going on, man. There's too much going on.
Hey, man, I say we just get it out the way.
Yeah.
Just rip the Band-Aid off, that way we can, get to the good stuff. As we all know, Melissa Barrera got fired over her views of things.
Yeah.
My viewpoint is that it can go both ways.
Yeah.
Either radio silence have shot themselves in the foot, or it could be a situation where the movie still does critically well on the financial side, just because of all of the Scream fandom.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, with the whole thing, it kind of came out of nowhere, man. To be honest, I remember when I heard the news, I thought it was a lie. I was like, nah, this is not. No, this has to be fake. So I kind of got deeper into it and everything, and it's kind of crazy because they really grew on me, the Carpenter sisters. Like seriously, like Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera, they were something different, especially Sam. Just her, the darkness and stuff like that. So just like Yerdy said, I feel like they kind of I think they shot themselves in the foot because at the end of the day, you got to think we got sitting every single Scream
Yep,
movie.
including the fifth one.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's getting old, but it was cool to see something new for a change, and now everyone's pulling out. It's like,
Yeah,
oh no, man.
it was fresh to see something other than just revenge from X amount of years ago.
Yeah, I agree.
And that really, like, when that news broke about her getting fired, what was it, 48 hours later, Jenna Ortega left?
Yeah.
It didn't, it was quick, wasn't it?
It was,
Man, I don't even think it was 48, bro. I think it was
like a day.
Yeah, it was quick because I got the news probably like 6 in the evening my time, and then the next morning I woke up to it. I was doing a video on some more of Melissa Barrera stuff. I deleted the whole video, bro.
You gotta wipe it. You gotta wipe it clean.
I'm like, this can't. I'm literally like scheduling it on YouTube, and I see the news. I'm like, oh my, this is crazy. Yeah,
something came out today too.
Yeah, it did. They kind of talked about basically where Melissa Barrera got fired. They were saying that happened a month ago. We were just now getting the news, and they were kind of talking about Jenna Ortega's pay and everything. And it's a lot, man. It's
right.
messy.
She in hot demand now. She got Wednesday, Beetlejuice 2.
Yeah.
Look, side projects we don't even know about.
Do you think that it was scheduling issue or there's some more to it?
So me personally,
I feel like that's a major cover up.
I think that she never actually signed on for Scream 7. And
so they said, this is coming from trusted sources. These are coming from real reporters. So I mean, you got to take it. But they're saying basically that her or Melissa Barrera never got that extension on her contract, but the Meeks twins did. Jasper Savoy Brown, Mason Gooden. But yeah, man, to kind of touch on that, with saying, is it Jenna Ortega doing it because of no, I seriously think in my heart, man, it's like she's rolling with her road, dog.
That's kind of what I think.
Yeah.
One go, we all go. It was more of a situation like that. Cause like,
yeah, it ain't no point.
That's just kind of what blew me about the whole thing, that like she leaves due to a scheduling issue, then you try to go do further research, but you can't find anything about the scheduling issue. Somebody would have put that out there if it was a real scheduling issue.
She does have a lot of stuff she's
no doubt. But Scream 7 is huge. Like that that's not a project you could just throw on the back burner for the most part.
No.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think it went something like, maybe she was busy or something. She heard the news, called up Melissa, like, hey, man, is it true? She's like, hey, yeah, girl, I'm done. And then it was like, oh, I want to head out too, because I'm kind of with Melissa. And maybe her agent was like, hey, just use that as, as an excuse. You'll be good. To be professional about it and not have it look so messy. I think that's what it could have been.
But you know what, though? It's messed up either way it goes. But one kind of silver lining about it is they gave a definitive ending in 5 and 6.
Yeah.
So it's not like they just have a lingering story that they have to rework all together now. Yeah. I mean, they're going to rework it regardless script-wise, but they don't have loose ends except for the mom. That's it.
Yeah, that is true. People are saying that they got a good ending and everything. That was off of luck, man. That was literally off luck, to be honest. Yeah.
Because I was just about to ask you all, like, do you all feel that, like, this right here, does this change the trajectory of Scream 7?
It definitely does.
Yeah.
How this is a huge impact, you know what I'm saying? Like, I saw a comment somewhere, and I can't remember whose platform it was under, but it said something on the lines of, if they want to figure it out to the best of their abilities to where the movie will still be a banger, they'll figure it out. Like, in other words, almost like, who needs them anyways? They still can do it.
I mean,
but I don't know, man. That's a big loss, dude. That's a big loss.
It's just like, it's super just like, it's so just cloudy right now for Scream because we left out the theater, thinking like, okay, we're dealing with the Carpenters now. I still felt, even though the mask was on the ground, that it was going to be something. And we found out today that it was true. In that article, they were saying we're going to keep pushing with the Carpenters and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I just really think they just messed up with that whole Carpenter issue because it could have been something big, to be honest.
Okay, so look, I had an idea, right? I believe that the only way they can actually clean it up without having to do too much work, if Nev signs back on and if Patrick signs back on, make them the focus, of course, right? But have it during that same time period as Scream 6 to where simultaneously they're being attacked as well.
Oh, that's cool. I see what you said. Like at the same time, like just two different lanes for real. It's going
Yeah,
at
like
the,
they're in, was it Seattle? What?
Yeah,
Or
I think it was.
or Ohio or something. No,
like
yeah,
that.
I think it is Seattle.
Yeah.
But look, this is the thing. Just don't bring Stu back.
Oh, so you ain't on the Stu train.
I'm not. Like, I just
Why not though?
Okay,
What?
so from a continuity standpoint, like how are you gonna explain that he's been hiding in this dungeon for 27 years?
See, that's the thing with Scream.
That is true.
It's crazy. It's not Halloween. It's not like a set formula. I feel at least. Halloween is a set formula with Michael Myers, but with Scream, you can go buku, man. Like you can have Taylor Swift be Ghostface. I'm just saying, seriously,
Hey,
bro. Everybody's a suspect, man. So it's like you never know. He might just be in there on them keyboards. Like, hey man, go on ahead and kill them. You never know.
I do like what he said about that though, because it's always a different person.
It is.
And the fact it's like there is a storyline in the plot, but they leave it wide open enough to where if you want to implement that crazy idea that may not make sense in a Halloween movie, it's gonna make total sense in a Scream movie because that's the path that it follows.
Okay. Yeah. This is just me not suspending my disbelief because I'm just like, how are y'all gonna tell us the Stu is still alive?
I agree with you on that though. I think that'd be hard to.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It'll be hard to just fully tell that story and make it make sense.
I mean, a TV on the head, man. It is brutal.
You can survive it. You can.
Yeah, but I was about to say you can survive it, and we've always talked about this. About this little theory where Dewey gets killed in 5. And come on, man, let's be honest. That's not Amber who killed Dewey. Maybe it was something behind the scenes where it was like some type of cast issue with the heights, bro. Amber is not like this.
She's like 5'3".
Yeah, so you could have easily, if you're a good writer, say, hey man, make that Stu. He was doing kills here and there behind the scenes, but he was just getting up out of there. Like, he wanted to kill Dewey. It all makes sense. That's why he said it's an honor. So he got Dewey up out of there. He tried to, and even, for example, in Scream 6, where they said Quinn was chasing Gail. Bro, that wasn't her hopping over no couch, man. And all, Liana Liberace, she's a female. You could have simply said that was Stu. If you wanted to be creative. He was doing it the whole time. He just pinned in and pinned out.
You know what? Roger Jackson been Ghostface the whole time. He's the mastermind behind it. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all use my voice. And if y'all say anything, I'm killing all y'all.
Everybody wiped out, gone. I don't know, man. I will say I'm still excited for the movie.
Yeah, I'm still gonna watch it for sure.
Yeah, I do feel like this news is going to make people feel a little weary about going to see it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like the real horror fans, especially the real Scream fans, because the Scream fans, they still coming out.
They're gonna be loyal.
But if they get disappointed, they're gonna let you know that they got disappointed. They'll definitely say it.
Oh yeah, they're gonna like Twitter or X.
Yeah, Twitter, YouTube will go crazy the day that comes out. This will be wild.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a lot of ways you can do it for real. It's all about people are not supporting Spyglass. But it's a lot of ways you can be creative and bring it back to life, if you ask me.
I mean, what would y'all do with it? I mean, I know you kind of touched on what you
would. I already touched on that one.
I would try to bring, to be honest, I would try to bring Neve Campbell back. Because to be honest, I was shocked, like, that they killed her off, because like that was like everything from like out of all the people, like I really thought that was like she was going to be like she was kind of like untouchable. That was like one person that they weren't going to kill off. But then if they did, it was going to have a major impact on the rest of the series, because she's like the OG from the very first movie on. So I'm like, I would bring her back. I would.
That's an interesting take, because one thing Yurdy said earlier was that Scream 6 resembles Scream 2 a lot.
Yeah, it does.
So, and it did resemble 2 a lot. So what could they do with this movie to make it resemble the original more? Do you want to go more old school with it? Because now it's wide open to where if you want to do something different with it, you really can. You got the avenue to do it now.
We get Roman 2.0.
That's like.
So I'm gonna tell y'all my theory. You gotta follow me.
Okay.
It's a crazy theory. So to connect it with 3 is all about that sibling connection. Remember Nev, Roman, and all that craziness. So say if they get Nev back, they get Mark Kincaid back, which will make sense, and then you bring Gail back, and then you bring Kirby back, and it'll make sure, because it'll make sense, because think of it, Kirby is in the FBI, Mark Kincaid was a detective. Maybe they cross paths, and we heard Kirby saying Scream 6 that she has an interest in Ghostface murders now. So maybe she's still looking around, and to get that, that sibling thing going, you can have Leslie Mocker come back into play, in revenge for her brother Stu. Like, she could be that sibling that comes back, and it would make sense because Billy Loomis just got his little bloodline story with his daughter. Let's go, brother and sister route, and you can go from there.
Like she's like, okay, I'm thinking
she's lonely.
Yeah, so like, okay, you got me thinking, okay, because remember in Scream 6 when Gail talked about true crime series?
Yeah.
So what if, she sold the rights to make it a true crime series instead of a movie, and then Leslie Mocker's like, I'm tired of this, my family, woo, 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 all these years, all these people making money off of my brother dying, and woo, 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 and then next thing you know, she turns into Ghostface.
Yeah, it will be even crazier to know that. I know it'll make Stu fans kind of happy. It'll kind of be like you're getting best of both worlds, because no, you're not getting Stu back. He's really dead. But the whole time the sister was the cult leader. So that will explain why Ghostface, was like, just things. It just will explain a lot of the back end of things with 5 and 6. She was the leader. So the twist is it's not Stu Mocker, it's Leslie Mocker. And she's doing that in honor of her brother Stu.
Like, she's the person who started this Reddit group and all that Richie and Amber were a part of.
Yeah, think about it. When Amber was like, I was radicalized. Just picture it, bro. Stu Mocker's sister did all that. She pressured her. You want to be like my brother, right?
All of it.
Yeah, just come on, do it. I'm telling you, I think that's in my, brain, that's the number one theory. Because Stu Mocker fans will be like, oh yeah, we back. Then the OG fans will be like, we back. Because then guess what? Now Stu Mocker's sister is dealing with Nev. So instead of it being, a guy versus a female, it's girl versus girl. It's like my sister, it's his sister. It'd be crazy.
And if they go that Scream 3 route, she has to be a single Ghostface.
Yeah, just by herself. I think if you make, I think Elizabeth, if you guys know who Elizabeth Moss is, I want to say her name is, she played an Invisible Man, Jordan Peele.
I know exactly who that is.
Yeah, she, bro, I'm telling you, when she gets crazy in certain scenes in her movies, bro, she can do some Stu Mocker stuff. I think it'll be so crazy to just have that reveal. And like, you already said, she can carry it. She can carry the movie. She's doing it all by herself. She can just go crazy.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I think that'll be wild.
And then, like you said, I think it'd be cool to backtrack and pull some inspiration from 3 and go with a single Ghostface. Yeah, because they can carry it that way. And then, in all honesty, there's a lot of people getting on the Scream train now that
never
haven't seen those. They really haven't gone back and watched those.
They can skip 3 though.
yeah, you know,
They can skip 3.
Yeah, it'll just make so much sense because Billy Loomis just got his story with Sam, his daughter. So now you can kind of make it a little easier too. Like since 5 and 6 are kind of pointless at this point, you can to cover up the crazy tracks. Say okay, have Leslie Mark like okay, Sam had her time with her dad. You're not gonna sweep my brother under the rug. So now it's our time, and it'll clean up everything. Just while they're gone. You ain't got to touch on the Carpenters no more for real. They don't got to be on screen. It's still jacked up, but
You know what?
Right. But that's a perfect way to phase out too.
I'll be happy if they brought Jill back.
Man,
Yeah.
The best Ghostface.
Hey,
the best Ghostface.
Hey, for real. I mean, I agree. I liked 4, and to be honest, I think 4 gets a lot of slack. I don't.
That Vaseline filter they use.
I disagree because I thought 4. To be honest, 4 is one of my favorites. I mean, because I thought Jill did a great job playing Ghostface. Emma Roberts is such a great actress.
Man, for real, Jill was the best Ghostface, and then Charlie.
Yeah. And plus her, I think
Charlie at all.
Yeah, and also her reason too, like her reason for being like Ghostface, it was straight off because she wanted to
she wanted that spotlight that Sydney got.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm telling you, Charlie though, he was a simp for Jill, and he was never gonna get her.
No.
She was just using him to make the mission come to life.
Yeah, she definitely is my second favorite Ghostface. I'm not gonna lie, but I gotta love Stu, man. Stu #1, but Jill, I don't know. It's hard because sometimes I like Jill more than I like Stu.
That's what I'm saying. I love Jill's Ghostface. She was the one that almost got away.
Yeah,
man, she was there, bro. She was in the hospital with that pillow, man.
That was there. Wild.
Yeah, but yeah, and that's the thing though. I don't know why that one just gets so much like slack. I mean, that's a group.
I'm telling you, it's that Vaseline filter. That's
I feel like it's one of them franchises that there's so many installments of Scream that like every last one of these movies is gonna catch slack from a nice amount of people. Yeah. I don't really think there's one unless it would be 6, which we just got not too long ago. Mm-hmm. I think 6 is the only one that I've seen relatively positive reviews
across the board.
Yeah.
Like 5 was cool, but a lot of people still had their issues with 5. But 6 just seemed like everybody enjoyed it. Everybody was on point with it. They loved it. It was great.
I mean, 6 was good. I really had a good time at the theater. I walked out like, hey, yeah, this is probably the best, since the original. I was hyped. But then as I kept looking at that final act, man, I'm just like, that reveal wasn't good enough, man.
It wasn't.
Sorry.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't good enough, man.
Ethan, I'll be honest, Ethan was unbelievable as Ghostface.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm like, this little scrawny punk ass boy.
Yeah,
that was wild too. Yeah,
for real, like if one of us had a fight with him right now, he going down.
Yeah, it's over with. I mean, it was just not believable from different angles. Like, I mean, they were saying that was him in the bodega with the shotgun. Old guy. Come on, man. Dude was on some Rambo. Like, he was really trying to wipe people out. And then they're saying Quinn was jumping over couches on Gail. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Don't make no sense, man.
It didn't. But what I loved about 6 was they really pushed the envelope with the kills.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
The bodega scene specifically and the ladder scene specifically.
The ladder?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
not too many people. I mean, we've seen some more horror movies since that. And I don't think we've seen any kills that have topped those two. For me, in terms of the movies I've seen this year, best kills to me. Saw had some close ones, but
I was gonna say Saw.
But Saw is, what Saw is gonna do every time. Like, I don't know.
I like the way Bailey died. Detective Bailey. I like the way that he died.
Yeah, I was about to say, I wasn't about to say that, but I agree with Yurdy. Like that stab with Jesus. But have you guys seen Eli Roth's Thanksgiving?
Man, oh my God.
That's what I'm going to go see it soon. I want to see it. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
I saw your I didn't watch your whole review,
Yeah.
What was it, a spoiler or was it a non-spoiler?
So I give you spoiler free in the beginning. I let you guys know when spoilers are coming, and then spoilers come in later in the video.
Hey,
What
I'm holding on
can
to my
you
thoughts.
tell us non-spoiler wise? Just
Mhm.
about the overall, like your overall thoughts without giving us too much.
Man, I seriously think this might be movie of the year. Like
Ooh,
at least,
okay.
at least number 2 for me because I love Talk to Me also.
Talk to Me was dope.
But
That was great.
yeah, I don't, man. I'm telling you, it's that old '90s slasher. If you're a Scream fan, you're gonna love it.
Yep.
John,
Yeah. That's what I was telling him.
bro,
Like it gives you the feeling of Scream as far
yeah,
as like it being a whodunit.
yep. It was just Scream without. It was Eli Roth's version of Scream. It had the kills and everything. John Carver, bro. I want to see more of him.
Yeah, he
Um,
was brutal, man.
yeah. I mean, it was a good story, man. It had that cheesy acting, like that cheesy Scream acting, but the whole story made sense. You know, it was a good story. It was good pacing. The kills was good,
And
and
they threw you off too. Like you
yeah,
would think that the killer's one person, but it's not.
man, I was wrong. I'm gonna just say that
I
I
was
was
wrong
wrong,
too. I
bro. I
thought
was
it,
like,
I won't say who I
yeah,
thought it was since they
yeah,
haven't seen it yet, but I thought it was this one specific person because of that trauma.
yeah. I agree. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. But one thing I want to say is, it's probably one of the craziest openings I've seen in a long time. That's all I'm gonna say. In a long time in a horror movie.
It was like
Uh,
it, as far as the opening, it was on the scale of the first Final Destination.
I
Okay.
agree.
Okay.
Yep, I agree.
Bet.
It blew me away, man.
so it sounds like it was jumping right from the start.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's how I would prefer a horror movie to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you get a horror movie, especially a slasher with such a slow buildup, I'm personally just not a fan of that. I know some people like the elaboration of a storyline, but in my eyes, if it's a slasher, I don't need much of a storyline for real.
It had
Yeah.
a few slow moments though. Like it wasn't like how Scream 6 was, where it was just go, 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 go.
Right.
It
yeah.
was a little
Yeah.
bit, but it still gave you a little room to breathe.
Okay.
It was like it'll get slow, but it'll be worth it because that next scene, you go like, oh yeah, that was worth it. That little slow moment because it kicks up when it does.
Cool.
Man,
I
bro.
definitely gotta see it.
Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna go see
Yeah.
it, but I need
Yeah,
to,
for sure.
I need to see that one in the theater. No doubt.
Yeah. Yep. I think you guys should go check that out in the theater, man.
And I just think it's clever too, like what they did with the idea of it. We got all these movies about Christmas and
Yeah,
Halloween.
and like
Nobody
Krampus.
makes a Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah, or
You know
like
what I'm saying?
yeah, Thanksgiving slasher.
Yeah.
I mean, let me see.
And to turn it into a slasher at that, like I think that's
I think
that's tight.
when I first heard about it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, okay, this is different. You know, how are you going to incorporate that? Until I seen the Pilgrim dude, I'm like, oh yeah, I see where they going with this. They tripping, boy. People,
Yeah.
you know, they at dinner tables and shit. I'm like, okay,
That whole slogan, there will be no leftovers. I was like, oh man,
yeah,
this is going to be a banger for real.
There were not any leftovers.
yeah. It wasn't not
No.
a crumb, not a crumb.
No mac and cheese.
That's
No
crazy.
cranberry sauce.
All I can say is it seems that there are some really good horror movies up and coming that
Yes.
are not out but are forthcoming.
Nice swim.
We only got about
That
6
looks
minutes
good.
left. Let's talk about it. What movies are y'all excited for that are coming out? We know Scream 7. We all gonna see Scream 7.
Well, I have a couple.
But what you
I'm
got?
definitely looking forward to Megan 2 because I'm sure
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they're gonna make a sequel to that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
and-
They already greenlit it.
Yeah, like when we were in the theater, we saw this trailer. It's called Night Swim. That looks
Yes.
really good.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward
yeah.
to that. I mean, that looks insane. I mean
Yeah,
that gave me like kind of like a smile kind of vibe or kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
that as far as that horror aspect, yeah, that looks really good.
Blumhouse trying to get
My
Yeah,
our
it was-
early take on Night Swim is horror meets Greek mythology.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I grabbed from that.
Man.
If you put them two worlds together, that might be good. I'm also looking forward to Imaginary. I think Imaginary will be cool. That'll be cool.
Alright.
But Megan too, for sure.
Man, I loved Megan, man. They greenlit it. It's gonna be called Megan 2.0.
Okay.
I can't wait. I love Megan, man.
See, I'm looking forward to The Strangers.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I love The
yeah.
Strangers too.
Those are classic
Yeah.
movies too. Yeah, the trilogy for that. That's
I
gonna be
mean,
good.
I don't really like the whole backstory on them because I feel like some questions should remain unanswered.
Yeah.
But
Yep,
I
I
think
mean,
it's gonna be good
Yeah.
overall.
No, it would be curious to know though how they got started though, because like you don't know that, like the reason
Yeah.
why they started doing it. So like that would be cool to kind of know. Like
I mean, I definitely understand, trying to explain it a little bit, but I remember, I don't know which one it was. Was it Strangers Pray at Night?
that's the
And they
second
were
one.
like, yeah, they were like, why are you doing this? And they were
Yeah.
like, because you were home.
Yeah.
That right there. It was so simple, but it was creepy. But
Yeah, it was that we just love to kill people.
Yep. To answer your guys' question though, the movie I'm looking forward to is Terrifier 3.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
how do
That
we even
too.
forget about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Terrifier
that's
3,
gonna be
man. That's the
crazy.
one right there. Yeah.
That's
Big Terrifier fan.
That one's gonna be wild when it comes out. Do we have a release date on that? It's around this time.
I know it's
going
gonna
to
be next year, 2024.
So
I believe
I
so.
want to say it's I know it's crazy because it's a Christmas, but it's October 25th.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so but I'm looking forward to it, man. I love Arthur Clown. He's different. It's something we need.
He is maniacal.
It's very
The
very brutal.
guy, the actor who plays Art, you could tell that he really studied even down to the hand movements. Like everything that he does with that character is crazy. The way he moves, it's an act the whole time. Like it's pretty cool.
We gotta do it. We keep saying that too. We talk about it a lot. We should do an episode on Terrifier.
We should.
Yeah.
We definitely should talk
that'd be-
Terrifier. We might
Man.
have to bring I Like Scary back on for the Terrifier roundtable.
Look,
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
definitely have to hop on there.
you, Jake, craving something scary all in one.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely.
I got questions for that too. About
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
talk
that'd be
about it.
crazy, man. For sure.
Horror Buffet 2.0.
Right.
Yeah, man, I'll be down.
For sure. Well, our time is winding down. If you would like to tell our followers where they can find you, what's your your platform, what you got coming up, anything, what you
Alright.
got?
Definitely, man. So I Like Scary. You could catch me on YouTube at I Like Scary. I Like Scary on Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever they're calling it.
Right.
Whatever. And I actually have a fan film coming out next year. Big Halloween
Hey.
fan. Halloween Lives. I've been working on that. And
Cool.
yeah, definitely, man. That's pretty much it.
Well, we definitely can't wait to see it, man. As always, you can find us at Toxic Icon Pod on all platforms. We recently just launched our X or Twitter page.
We launched our X.
Whichever one you want to call it.
Right in the space.
Definitely follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Threads. It's all there. Merch is coming. More episodes are coming. And we're excited, man. Going into the off season. Days of the Dead Atlanta. We will be there. And at
Definitely.
many more horror cons across the Midwest for sure during the spring.
There's
So,
one in Cincinnati also.
Oh, y'all, that's home for
It's
me.
like
Horror Hound.
Crypticon or something.
is that Crypticon?
It's called it's Horror Hound.
Horror Hound.
that's what it is.
Yeah, we'll probably be
What's
there
that?
for that.
I was
sure.
on my phone looking through my tabs. I
Oh.
seen something that said Crypticon.
Yeah, I'll be there for sure. March. So
Cool.
You guys see me, man. We can link, man, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. No, we definitely got to put something together. For
Definitely.
sure.
First round of Henny on you.
All right, Gertie, man. You're funny, man. Definitely, man.
Yeah, man, this is dope, man. Hey, as always, guys, it's your boy Yardie G.
Nick White
Jalen Talley.
and our special guest, I Like Scary, on the
Definitely,
Toxic
man.
Icon Podcast.
And as always, stay toxic.
Peace out, guys.